It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith. Moments away, it'll be the Minnesota Timberwolves going up against the San Antonio Spurs. For San Antonio, they won their last matchup, that game against the Pelicans at Smoothie King Center. That game a high-scoring affair. We'll see if this one turns into a shootout as well. You know, we've heard so long that Greg Popovich is one of the best coaches in the NBA, if not the best. What sets him apart, Kenny?
Well, he's patient. You know, that's the difference. Well, he keeps these games and seasons in perspective. He looks at the big picture, not the small picture. And he's adaptable. Adaptability is one of the hardest things for a coach to do because sometimes they get set in their ways and say, this is the way we're going to play. But then all of a sudden you make 3 or 4 trades and you say, well, should we still play that way? He says, yes, we will be adaptable and change our styles.
We've all heard this phrase before, defense wins championships. Popovich, all about defense. He's very sound with his overall defensive approach, and he can really build schemes. His strategies are effective, and they slow down the other team's star.
For my money, not just one of the best NBA coaches of all time, he's one of the best coaches of all time in any professional sport.
That's pretty
agree,
impressive.
He's had season after season at the highest level. That does it for us for now. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you later.
Seems like we've been here before. Yes, it is Groundhog Day. And we welcome you to this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony with Doris Burke reporting on the sidelines. The Timberwolves looking to make the most out of their home court advantage here at the Target Center in downtown Minneapolis. Pretty much the heart of the NBA season, and reflecting on how they've been executing, it has been solid.
And you'd expect nothing less from the defending champs. They've taken every team's best shot, withstood the scrutiny, and approached the playoffs here with the utmost confidence.
And with that said, a very legitimate chance now to hoist the trophy again at the end of this season. They've been to the mountaintop. They know what it feels like, but it's never easy to repeat.
A look at the San Antonio Spurs opening lineup. The always reliable Parker and Green in the backcourt. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Tyler Zeller.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Timberwolves on defense. They beat the Spurs during their last encounter in San Antonio.
Yeah, dominant win for them their last time in this matchup. And what jumps off the stat page was their advantage on the boards.
Yeah, they were overpowering inside, and you really got to like their chances, Greg, if they can replicate that tonight. The defender was spinning around like an agitator in a washing machine after that crossover.
I think you're right. Looks a little bit dizzy after that one.
Green, the screen. Leonard against Morris. Shot clock at 5. Half and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Plain one-hand flush. I love it.
Clark, I think he got a few more inches on his vertical by going with the spike.
Yeah, the one hand lets you get up higher.
No doubt about it. At least it looks like that from this angle. And how about the execution on that play? The screen was set up in exactly the right spot.
And the finish wasn't too bad either.
Perfectly designed and perfectly executed.
So it's San Antonio now after the basket by Minnesota. And now the Timberwolves on the break. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Parker.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Rubio, the pass to Watts. Tony Parker grabs the miss.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Here's Minnesota, trailing by 2. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
And how about the accuracy that was on display from three-point range in that game? They were lethal.
Yeah, splashing those threes as they did really allowed them to continuously deflate that crowd and keep them at bay. Boy, that was a nice road win for them, no doubt.
Takes a big high bounce and goes in.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
And the wide open shot from Morris. And no good. And a chance to take the lead. The drive by Green. Can't connect from short range.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Here's Watts. They get it back. And Lure gets it to go.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Now, here's Parker. He's coming off a 16-point game against New Orleans.
And also, his assist total tells you about the job he did of keeping his head up and keeping his teammates involved.
And the basket good.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Leonard against Morris. Parker outside. There's the dish to Zeller. Here's Caffey. The shot is off. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. Morris outside. And Rubio kicks to Freak. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. Rubio's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
It's Parker with the drive.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Timberwolves.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
Last game for the Spurs, they picked up the W against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
And believe it or not, it wasn't for them in that win. It was about the role players. I mean, the guys who they don't usually count on for the lion's share of their points came through.
Guys, simply a complete team performance, and road wins where everybody contributes really can galvanize the team and bring it together.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Puts it up from 17. That's short off the rim. Timberwolves leading by 6. Rubio with it. An 11-point game for him in the win against Oklahoma City. Boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is, and so they will award the basket there.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
Jang, he's checked in for John Lure. West is checked in for San Antonio. Matthew Dellavedova comes in for Daniel Green. Spurs trail by 8. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Kevin, earlier I had a chance to speak with Greg Popovich. I asked him about the difficulty defensively against a team that's so smart and controlled offensively. He said that's a great point. They really do a terrific job of executing their offense. Not a lot of miscues or missteps. We need to be just as disciplined if we're going to get the upper hand. And down 1-0 in the season series, guys. We'll see if they can even it up.
Okay, thank you, Doris. What will you guys be looking for overall from this team, given they're facing such terrific shooters tonight?
It's going to have to be a total team effort, guys. I mean, you have to be ready to provide help defensively literally every moment you're on the floor.
Exactly. When it's a team that shoots it as well as they do, guys, I mean, one-on-one defense isn't enough. Everybody has to be tied together, rotating, helping, and very much aware of where the ball is.
And here is Parker. Following the three-pointer by Freak, Covington dishes to West. Tries from 10, and a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
Boy, this game is off to a flying start.
Yeah, we're seeing some high-octane offense from both sides in this one.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Parker kicks to Leonard. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Parker's got 3 assists now in this one.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Now, here's Rubio. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Watts passes to Rubio. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Minnesota leading by 7 inside. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And that's going to increase the field goal percentage even more. They have a huge edge in that category.
And that's because they've been playing smart basketball. I mean, they've been very patient offensively, and their shot selection has been superb.
Here's Watts. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Dellavedova. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against New Orleans. Leonard kicks to Dellavedova. Offensive rebound, Spurs. He dishes it to Parker. A second chance effort, and he gets it to go. Parker's got 9 points.
If you're waiting for him to miss when he's that open, you're going to be in for a long wait.
And Rubio kicks to Freak. Let's go. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
So far, so good for them at the offensive end here in the early going.
He had a great field goal percentage to start, exactly what they were hoping for.
Okay, fans, put your hands together for your Timberwolves.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I was able to listen in on the Timberwolves head coach talking to his team. He said their plan was run their offense through Freak. Coach's words lead us to believe they're going to be asking a lot of him today in terms of offense, and I'm sure he's only too happy to oblige. We'll be watching how these adjustments work. Kev, there's still a lot of time left in this game.
Thanks again, Doris.
And immediately looking for the open man when the double team comes to him.
Misses. 4th time against 7 makes in this game.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
And that is good.
I like it. I like it. He broke out the fancy finish there.
Timberwolves leading by 4. There's a good screen, and it's Rubio penetrating. Here's Dang, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
And gobbled up that rebound and went straight into attack mode on the putback.
Oof, he is one of the most determined rebounders, Clark, we have got in the NBA.
Yeah, you're calling it right, Kevin. I mean, he gets so many second chance points because of how hard he works to get to the rebound.
Here's Freak following the bucket by the Spurs, and he gets it to go.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Down low, here's Leonard, and he jams it with authority.
Man, he slams it home and gets a little camera time on the backside of it.
He spent a while up there on the rim.
And I like the fact that the ref's going to give him a little bit of leeway there and a lot more than they used to.
Watts, good on the three-point shot. Freak's got 22.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
4-3, Covington. Rebound, Minnesota.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Dellavedova kicks to Leonard. 4-3, Covington. Rebound by Dang. Rubio outside. Korver gets a wide open look. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. Korver's got his first basket of the night.
And he's been the catalyst all game long. Love how he's distributing the basketball.
No doubt about it, Greg. I mean, when the offense runs through him, it's really smooth.
The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. And a chance to hear from Tony Parker, who said he lives for the challenge of continuing. And in Tony Parker's case, great is what he wanted to be and has been for a long time.
Great, because that shows pops and why he's one of the best in the game. You got to be able to drive and motivate and also give the confidence. And that's what's happened with Tony Parker. Remember when he first came on the scene, it was not a cakewalk one. He had his struggles, and now we're talking about a guy who's going to be in the Hall of Fame.
Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start the second quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Timberwolves?
Just the way they've been able to pound that backcourt. I think that's been the difference.
Establishment of a good low post presence, a big part of the success.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. They've got Norris Cole. He's out there with Tony Roten. Zeller is out there with Green. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Morris is checked in. There's the double team with Korver. Lets it go from 14. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Freak's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
And the foul called on Daniel Green. That is his first foul of the game. Timberwolves leading by 10. Freak dishes to Lure. Korver passes to Watts. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Once again, the defense letting them get open at the three-point line. That's a major mental mistake there. You've got to get to the shooter.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Roten kicks to Zeller. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Clark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And how about how he capped that one out? Almost like the 1-2 punch.
Morris with the bucket.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
On the wing, Green gets the three-pointer to fall. Green's got 6 points.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Talk about complete control. Everything working in this one for Freak. 31 points and just an amazing performance from downtown.
He is pouring it in from 3, guys. You know how much I love to see guys knocking down buckets.
Patience. Patience. Taking early threes is leading to long rebounds, which equal to transition points. Make the defense move, and let's pass up a good shot for a great shot. Let the game come to you. You're forcing the issue too much.
Now here's Roten, guarded by Korver.
The bucket just not well protected, but still he doesn't convert too often. That's been the story with him. And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
Not doing them any favors with those kinds of errors.
Especially now, Greg, with every possession being so crucial.
Now here's Freak. He's guarded closely. Down low, Towns. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Another gap in the defense found there, and they've really had their number today.
Puts up the baby hook. And it's Lure with the rebound. Lure's got 3 rebounds now in this one. And it's Freak missing. Spurs trail by 15. And stolen by Freak. Here we go, one-on-one. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal, and then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
You know, even in games where he hasn't been at his best this season, I mean, he still managed to get it done at the charity stripe when he gets his opportunities.
Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Minnesota. Parker's checked in for the Spurs. Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, what do you have?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Thunder, boy, was he tremendous. He dropped in a staggering amount of points and was just filling up the stat sheet every way he could, coming away from the contest with a 5-5-5. Numbers like that make you anxious to see what he can do next time out.
All right, thanks so much, Doris. What a great report, and what a jaw-dropping performance that was, guys.
I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I mean, he's given himself a hard act to follow here tonight.
You know what? But as good as he was, it's hard to think there won't be at least some sort of carryover effect, guys. I mean, he still has to be riding pretty high.
Roten dishes to Green. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. No good with the triple.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Pick by Zeller. Parker up top, covered by Watts. Count that one. And that's 11 points for Parker.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Showed nice basketball IQ. I agree, Greg. I mean, if he finds his spot on the perimeter and doesn't force it, I think his outside shot will be hard to block no matter who's defending it.
It's stolen by Korver. Freak with it, and Roten picks him up defensively. Here's Watts. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
Spurs trail by 20. Parker outside, feeds to Zeller. And it's Freak with the rebound. Freak's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And he gets it to go. Freak's got 43 points.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They have got to figure it out.
Okay, fans, put your hands together for your Timberwolves.
Over the last month, let's see, Kevin, where the Timberwolves stand in the league rankings. First in scoring. First in assists. And they're also number 1 getting into the passing lanes and coming up with steals. An aggressive team that ball hawks very effectively.
And you go back to their offense, the most explosive in the league. I mean, everyone talks about the great offense beating great defenses. And I tell you what, they make it difficult to hang with them.
Ricky Rubio checked in for Kyle Korver. And Leonard gets it to go.
Right there, West used that ample frame of his to open up space for the shooter. Solid screen.
There's a screen. Watts passes to Morris. Scola kicks to Freak. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Here's Caffey. And that one goes long.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. That's good. Tony Parker. 13 points for Tony Parker.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
Minnesota leading by 22. And Freak throws it down.
Terrific assist that time by Rubio.
The Spurs have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter, just under 50% shooting. West a screen on Rubio, kicks it to Dellavedova. Shot from 6. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
Some changes for Minnesota. Nikola Pekovic is checked in for Aaron Baines. And Gorgie Dang subbed in for Luis Scola. Minnesota's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Freak kicks to Pekovic. And he lobs it up, and Freak throws it down.
Boy, the pass there floated up to the precise spot where it needed to be.
And no messing around in the finish, huh? He powers it through.
Sure didn't waste any time there.
And guys, that's an alley-oop I guarantee you we'll be seeing on the highlight reels for the next few days.
Here's Dellavedova. The shot will not go. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. They'll find themselves in the middle of the string of 3 straight at home.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
It's Parker with the drive. Off the left rim and out. Minnesota's gone 6 of 11 when they're taking the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. And it's Freak missing. San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Parker with a clean look. Another miss by Parker.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
Here's Watts. Great D that time from Leonard.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Off the pick. Good. Dellavedova's got his first points of the night.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
And trailing in this game now is not the time to start playing conservatively. I mean, if you've got an open look from deep, let it go. I mean, you've got to play freely and with confidence.
Morris into the lane. And a wide open look for Freak. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Freak's got 56 points in the game.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
West a screen on Rubio. Parker double-teamed. Wide open. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Now here's Freak. He trains it from the right block. Freak's got 58.
Love the work there. They got the most out of that possession.
The Spurs shooting 38% in the second quarter. Offensively, they look a little bit confused. West setting the pick for Leonard. Rebound, Minnesota. Jang's got his 4th rebound in this one. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Out to Morris. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Here's Watts. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
Parker drives in. And the shot is good. Parker's got 6 in the quarter.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside. It just doesn't matter.
Watts. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio. 63 points for Freak. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Timberwolves ahead, opening up a huge gap.
The contributions you've made early in this one, do you think this game is going to come down to which team hustles the most?
Nah. I mean, like most games, this will probably come down to who scores the most points. Rebounds are just an accessory. They only mean one team's missing shots. This game is still all about the buckets.
Thank you so much, Kevin. He makes it hard to argue with his logic.
All right, Doris, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Here. Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
You know, I'm not sure that he can continue to shoot the three as well as he has up to this point. He has been lights out.
You know, sometimes, Greg, you have those nights where the basket just looks twice as large as it is. Grand Canyon size. It might be one of those nights for him.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So on the floor for Minnesota, Watts, he's in at shooting guard. John Lure's out there with Marcus Morris. Then it's Ricky Rubio. And it's Towns in at the center, locking down the middle. Now Green, Parker outside. Zeller dishes to Green. Minnesota with the rebound. Lure's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Parker kicks to Green. And it's good on the assist by Parker. Parker's got 5 assists tonight.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, it seemed like he had great rhythm on that. You can see the disappointment in his face. And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball. Well, if you're going to give them layups, there's no way you're going to get back in this game.
The Spurs have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Dishes it to Leonard. Off the screen, and he nails the jumper. Leonard's got 4 points this quarter.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that. Those are starting to add up. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 of them have been three-pointers.
And clearly it's about how poorly the defense has played. They've got to close out faster. The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
And the wide open shot from Green. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
Morris outside. Pass to Towns. And it's Rubio penetrating. And here's Morris for 3. Zeller grabs the board.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Over in the corner, Green. Caffey covered by Rubio. And that one's good. 6 points for him.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it, good decision to just rise up and take the jump shot.
Watts passes to Towns. Rubio right side. And Parker comes with the help. A 3 from Morris, and he gets it to go. Morris has got 7 points in the game.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
Parker against Rubio. Leonard dishes to Parker, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And when he takes it inside, the points are going to come, whether like that possession or just getting to the line.
And that one's good. Freak's got 11 points here in just the second half.
What an exhibition he's putting on today. This is about as hot as you can get.
Parker outside. There's the screen to the inside. Here's Caffey. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there, and I'm sure he appreciated it.
Green left side. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Rubio. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Rubio's got the ball, and he gets it to go. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
Pass to Green. Wide open look. Cannot hit. And Minnesota will come the other way. Here's Watts. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's...
How about the excitement right now that he's playing the game with? I love it.
He capped that dunk off with some serious hang time on the rim.
I tell you what, he just couldn't contain himself on that one.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play. Green with the ball. Out defended by Freak. The open shot, Green, and it's San Antonio with another. And here's Rubio. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. And that one's good. Freak.
This switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
Here's Parker.
Nice adjustment here with the full court press, trying to rattle the offense a bit.
Inside, and the dunk by Zeller.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop there with that one-hand tomahawk slam?
And it's good. Walk through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
That's his first personal.
Some changes for Minnesota. Nikola Pekovic is checked in for Towns. Gorgie Dang comes in for Lure. And it's Korver in for Marcus Morris. And it's Rubio. That time on the assist by Freak. 6 points here for Ricky Rubio.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Pick by Zeller. Roden kicks to Zeller. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
It's been a great game tonight for Zeller. 9 points and 1 steal as well. The motor on this guy is amazing. Completely revved up. He's been everywhere today.
And it's hard to say which has influenced the game more, really, his offense or his D. I mean, take your pick.
Roden with it. He's got 5. Pick by Zeller. Now here's Roden. He's guarded by Watts. An easy 2 points on the layup.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that can't continue. I mean, if they hope to get back in this game, I mean, it's really deflating from a morale standpoint. They need stops and points, not turnovers.
Rubio against Zeller. 6 to shoot. Roden. 4-3. Covington. That's good. Covington's got his first 3 points of the game.
You know, he's going to continue to bury those if that's how they're going to D him up.
And Rubio kicks to Freak. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Yeah, but they better rally soon because they've given up 3 straight buckets in the paint.
And Pekovic kicks to Zhang. Rubio the pass to Dang. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. And the pass to Watts. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And that's his MO. Sometimes he can score more points by himself than the rest of the team.
San Antonio's got in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. It's stolen by Korver. And pushing it up is Minnesota. The Timberwolves again in transition from deep. And it's Freak missing.
And sometimes we all just want to show people that we have the range.
Yeah, you speaking from experience? We already know how good his range is. He shouldn't be firing from that deep.
Mm-hmm. Minnesota with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run. And the basket by Rubio. Rubio's got 8 points.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
It's a stark discrepancy when you look at the assist columns and you see that difference as far as the fluidity in their respective offenses.
Zeller once again off the mark by San Antonio. Minnesota's got more than a 50% success rate on their three-pointers since halftime. They're 4 of 7.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
Dellavedova dishes to Zeller, and they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Boy, he is such a ridiculous dunker.
High riser, no doubt about it.
Goodness, I mean, you come to expect plays like that from him, and folks, that never gets old.
Pass to Pekovic. On the wing, Korver. The steal. Here's Covington, covered by Rubio. Roden kicks to Dellavedova. And that's good for 2. Dellavedova's got his second bucket of the game to go.
You know what? Sometimes something good can come out of a bad possession.
What a competitor, Kevin. He's been looking for a shot all game long, and he's really shouldered the load for them offensively.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. The Timberwolves on top. And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. The Timberwolves shooting has been out of this world. 74% from the field. On the floor for San Antonio, Anderson is out there with West. Then it's Norris Cole. Then it's Robert Covington. And it's Simmons in at the 2-guard.
Just carrying the load right now offensively, guys. He is not wasting any chances.
From where I sit, Greg, it's a simple deduction. If they want things to be easy on themselves here late, make sure he has the ball.
That is good.
Oh, tough play. Boy, did he have to fight to get that one to the rim.
To the middle, deflects the pass, and so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here.
Oh, nice play there to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
Just a whisker away from coming up with the steal there.
Here's Freak. The feed to Lowry. It's Freak, top of the key. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence. Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Screen by Scola, and it's Lowry penetrating. Shoots from 12, and again it's Minnesota.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
He feeds it to Freak. Outside Korver. He kicks it to Baines. There's the bucket. Good.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Here's Cole. While recovering. Releases. Here's Anderson. And it's blocked. Covington kicks to Simmons. Down low. Anderson can't get that one to fall.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Watts passes to Lowry. Baines dishes to Korver. Here's Watts. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Freak's got 8 points in the quarter.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
The dish to Simmons. And it's Covington atop the key. and it comes off the front of the rim. For Minnesota, they've gotten every shot they've taken so far in the fourth quarter to go in. That's 5 in a row to start the quarter. Freak kicks to Lowry. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul. Shooting for Minnesota.
Free throw drops for Lowry. Marcus Morris. So the Timberwolves also making a change. Freak's checked in for Morris. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Covington in the corner. Feeds it to Roten. And here's Leonard from 3. And that one's good. Leonard's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store. Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Timberwolves.
But, Steve, you don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out, Clark, this kind of punishment.
Well, you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure on and clearly were dominant in every area.
And on the year, looking at their record, this game will make it 49 wins.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
But, Greg, still 2 more games upcoming between these teams, so we could have a few more twists and turns down the road.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Freak. He affected the game so much with the way he was able to come out and get steals and extra possessions for his team. The fans are just loving what's going on here tonight. A really good win for the home team.
It sure is. I mean, they kept this crowd in the game, gave them plenty to cheer about, and really used that home court advantage to their advantage.
West a screen on Lowry. Covington in the corner. From deep. And Baines pulls it down. Here's Watts. Hammers it down right over the D.
This is a serious game-clinching run they're on.
Yeah, I agree with you. Just not backing off here. I mean, they're looking to close this one out in style. What a time to have this kind of serve.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Over to the left wing. Pick by West. Here's Covington. And he gets the shot to fall after coming off the pick.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Here's Cole. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and Clark the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
Well, I think these fans, too.
Men amongst boys tonight.
Whew.
Well, all night long you were able to control the glass. A visibly winded warrior here. How were you able to get so many shots that came off the iron?
I try to be quick off my feet, basically. As long as I bump my guy, throw him off bounce a little bit, I can start to head over, grab boards. I know it's a big part of what our team needs, and I'm happy to provide it.
Kevin, back to you.
All right, Doris, thank you. And that about wraps it up.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now let's move on to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. An absolutely astounding and historic night for him here in this game. He was simply unstoppable in what can only be described as a masterful performance. And Kenny, you had some words earlier while the game was going on. What do you think?
He was literally unstoppable tonight, Ernie. Those defenders that were trying to guard him are going to have nightmares tonight. He put on a clinic on how to break down the defense. With that kind of performance, it's going to be hard to repeat it.
His accuracy from the field was pretty eye-catching. I mean, if he was shooting the ball, it was going in. You rarely see a performance like this with this crazy high shooting percentage. Wow.
And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a good night, everybody.